Okay, guys, welcome back. Today is Thursday, so the name of the game is consistency. Though it doesn't feel like consistency. Tired, but you have to do what you have to do. So I'm going to be brief. CHFJPY. This played out well over here. Thought price would bearish because let me delete this. It broke this, creating an indication, and it went all the way to. I thought price is going to make a lower high over here. Let me remove this. I thought price is going to make a lower high over here, but now what? Actually, let me draw back this line because this is also a significant low. So price was making lower high, lower low. Price broke, made a low, broke again, made a low. Now, as if you can observe, price broke here, but also kept making higher lows. So price decided to make a higher low over here, as you can see at this part. Let me scale in. This is a small indication, correction, continuation. But all in all, in the higher time frame, the 4-hour, price did get to break above this level. And for price to be bullish, it has to make higher highs and higher lows. So price did make a higher high to broke. This was an indication it broke. Came back down, make a lower to make a higher high. So now price is retracing. So as I said before, above this purple line, there'll be buyers. And for a second there I was right. Price did get here. But my vision, what I thought was price would reach here. Maybe it will, maybe not, I don't know. But what price is doing as of now, if I put this to over this level, this high, I think price is going to make price is trying to make this an indication, a correction. So price might probably sell. It looks like it might even break below this level. Price looks like it might break below this level, but it should not break below this level. So this was a quick one, quick scalp, then indication, correction. So the next time price comes above here, it will buy. So either this, I think it is still bullish based on market structure, based on my understanding, and I'll just have to let it play out, not trade until price comes back to this level, because based on what I'm seeing is that price is going to break these levels. It's heavily selling. Even let me go to the 15-minute time frame. You see, a low, price broke this level, price has broken this low, and for price to sell it has to break a previous higher low. It has to break a previous higher low, which this is the higher low. So it broke, came back, corrected, now it's selling. So I think price might do the same over here, or it might just bounce back up from here. So Yeah, that's one thing that I'm seeing. But overall, I believe the market should buy. Solana has been doing well so far, but it looks like now it's like it wants to change structure, but not yet. It has, for it to change structure, price must break this lower high. As you can see, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. It's looking for a lower high. So ideally it should come here. As long as it doesn't break this level, it should come back here then sell. But based on what I'm seeing, let me scale down. Price is just forming higher lows, higher lows. Looks like it'll buy. If it breaks up here, I'm expecting price to come back down, then do the same, go up, same thing, follow that trend. So I wouldn't take a trade until price comes back down to retest it. But as of now, not trading this level. In the higher time frame, I thought price is supposed to actually come all the way till down here. You know why? Because this level price came, this level too price broke. So these are signs that below this purple line there'll be sellers. And based on the direction of price is selling. It's still bearish. So this might just be to scare people. So when will be the perfect time to trade? It is when the perfect time to trade in the bearish. Sorry. The bearish movement is when price comes below this level. As soon as price hits this level, just take in the sell, zoom into the higher time frame, zoom in or out to the higher time frame, then sell it all the way. You will sell it. I'm just going to put this to show you. It will be like a stop loss over there. Take profit should be this TP1, should be the purple line, and stretch it till this level. I know this is just a week, but in the higher time frame, it still indicates something. Price did reach here to grab liquidity, then buy. However, price can also reach that level again, even if it's in the 1 minute time frame, because that's usually what happens with such events in the market. So AUD JPY, I took a buy. AUD JPY, I took a buy when the market was here. Actually closed NZD USD and GBP USD. I made some profits of almost $500, but I closed them out. I don't know. I saw price was retracing, then I just closed it out. I have a problem, or I notice that when I'm in the market, price is going to move, and most likely, if the analysis is right, price will reach its target. But you find that you reached a level where you have never reached before, and you feel like maybe I should just leave and take some partials or just close a trade, because sometimes the market like retraces. For example, this is CAD GPY. Look at this. Look at this. If you entered a buy here, you should have made a lot of profit, even if you used a lot size of even, let's say, 1 or 0.1, you would still have made a lot, because this is a lot of pips. But then once it starts retracing, sellers are here, selling. Once it starts to retrace, it and it can, depending on how you decided to risk, depending on your risk management, it can wipe your account, or it can hit your break even or stop loss. So that's something that I'm working on in the long run. Let me delete this. Ideally, the trade was to be like this. Let me scale in. This is how it was. Looks like it was a quick scalp in the 1 hour time frame. If this come out, then but still, look at this. This causes us to get wicked out. Let me scale into the 15 minutes. Look at this week. This is just so dangerous. But you gotta live with it. It's called forex. So overall, you just have to trust yourself, trust your strategy, and be fearless. That's something also I'm also working on. Set and forget. So in EnA.ke, I took this trade because, well, first it hit this stop loss because I thought indication, correction, continuation is going down, of which it actually did go down. You see here, it actually played along, but it only reached this level. So for this, your entry would have been this blue line, and your TP would have been here. Another thing that a tip I can tell you is, like, you see this is a high risk. Like, my long position, that's way too high. Realistically, I should put my stop loss, my take profit here, this level, or even this level. This should be TP1, and if price breaks above here, as it does, the next time it comes above here, it will be TP2. Breaks here as again, then TP3. Why? Because above here they are buyers. Above here they are buyers. Above here you see buyers, buyers. So after the correction is over, what do you think price is going to do? It's going to repeat what it's done. It's just that it's not as smooth as this or this, but it should reach up here. So given my analysis, I'm just going to have to trust it, and I hope I'll win big. So yeah, that's a JPY for you. As you can see, broke this high, price broke this high, corrected, but it did not break this level. Didn't break this low, didn't break this low. Also didn't break this. So this is the recent low. Then bought. So anything above here, buy, buy. So price should reach above here and continue and so on and so forth. But yeah, let's wait and see how it plays out. KJPY. KJPY looks like it's now changing. It's market structure shift. It's shifting the market structure because this was I don't like this market. It looks choppy to me. So I have to scale into a time frame that it looks at least clear. So price was making, as you can see, it went down, down, high, down, equal high, higher high, higher low. So expect price to come down up here, then go all the way back up to where it began, because it's buying, it's going to a level of buyers. So I think for this, it is done. Let me scale out. Why did price decide to bounce off here? I'm not sure, but it has. So overall, scaling into the 1 hour time frame, or better yet, let me mark the 4 hour because it's clear. Let me put this here. Price definitely broke this level. Anything above here, this is the indication it's a buy. And if we're scaling in, let's say into the 15-minute, I should see lower. See, I see price was buying. Higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low, lower high. I think price is going to sell maybe till up down here, or if it can decide to hit here, then buy, or it can decide to come all the way till this level, this previous lower high, market till here, then go all the way up, back up. So I'll put an alarm here, or even here. But for card, CHF, everything is a risk in trading. So actually, let me just leave that there. Should I leave that there? Yeah, why not? Yep, let me leave that there. AUD it's been really misbehaving, but so far it's still in the bearish trend. Price is refusing to break above this black line, and let me scale into the 1 hour time frame. This black line, as you can see, this rectangle that I drew, let me stretch it. Price just came back down, came up. It's refusing to break above it, so that's why I think price is still bearish. But I think we should stay away from such markets because it's really not healthy for any trader to be in such markets. The market, hopefully, I know everyone wants to be in a market like this where it moves. See how this movement is clean, simple, and it's moving. But the thing is, you can never control the market. For USDCHF, well, price fucked me over here, and it's still bullish. So far, it is still bullish, and I think it will reach this 0.77812. Anything above here, I should take buys. And up to which level? Because anything above here, they are buys. So this means if let's say you wanted to an entry, and this is the patience and the psychology part that comes into play. Let's do an observation here. Above this high, there is an indication of buyers. So price came up, then down. And I know people will be like, it should go up. The next time it comes up, it should go up. Okay? Yeah, that is true. But you're using that to rely. You're only using that to rely. That's what you rely on in the market. market structure, that's it. And does the market follow market structure? Yes. All the time? Probably not, because sometimes it makes a problem. What is a problem? Let's do an observation here. You see this high? It was on a downtrend. Indication, correction. Okay, it made this low. Okay, it also failed to break this high. So what does that mean? And you know a downtrend consists of a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and an uptrend consists of a high high, higher low. So if it was supposed to go up, and price decided not to break this significant high, that means something. Price is still on a bearish trend. So when it comes down to it, there's a lot of waiting that takes place. A lot of waiting and switching time frames from the 4 to the 1 hour for you to help you decide. And always not when as price is buying and you are waiting for the market to change structure to bearish. Always note that price has to for it to sell, it has to break the most recent higher low in that uptrend. This is the most recent higher low in this uptrend. Price broke it and sold. Yeah. It's easy, it's not easy. It's only easy through experience. So I think through consistency and a lot of watch time. Like, you know how pilots say they have 10,000 flight hours? I think the more the flights, the more the experience of 50,000. I don't know if there are people who have 100,000. That means a pilot has been almost most of quite a big fraction of their life. They have spent flying in the air. So far, that's what you need here in forex, but it's also what you don't need. It depends with really where your mentality is, and if you're building it, as long as you're consistent. I hope to prove to you that we can make it as long as we're consistent. So currently USDCHF is still bullish. I believe if price passes this level, then we'll enter buys. Already I think we should enter buys, but the price it's already up. It's already gone. If at all price comes back here, yeah, sure, why not? But overall, if it just breaks, the only two things you want to do. There's one thing you want to do actually, which is to make money. But you need to have the decision. You need to know how to decide if the market is selling or it is buying. And for me, I think market structure is the easiest way to find that out. But you still have to be good in choosing pairs. You may analyze different pairs and they work out, or you may analyze different pairs and out of the different pairs, only one works out, but you choose the wrong one. For example, this GBP JPY. There's a guy I follow on Instagram. He's called McLaren. He just traced GBP JPY GJ Slayers. That's what they call themselves. I saw him took a buy, but by now he should be in losses because the market has decided to switch up against him. I did consider price going bullish above here, but it stopped. And now, since now price is below here, Let me cancel this. Since now price is below this level, it will sell all the way to this level, confirming that the trend really is down. Let me scale into the 1 hour. Yep, as you can see, here's what I was telling you. Let me draw this. For price to continue being bullish from a bearish, for price to the market market shift, price, the high, hello, in fact, let me start over, just a second. So let's assume my price came down, made the low, the high, higher low, no, lower high, lower low, equal high, higher low, price then broke. So this itself, this lower higher low is an indication of an uptrend, but entering at this level is really high risk because price can decide to still sell. So you have to wait for price to break this higher high or equal high, which it broke. The small retest, as you can see, this retest, this pullback, it's creating a pattern. This low is higher than this low, this low is higher than this low, so it's higher lows, so higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, broke this previous higher low to make a lower high. Now I believe it will just do the same. It will break this, come all the way until this level. So I think that's what's happening right now. So in GBP USD, and let's scale out to the 4 time frame. Yeah, it is going to do that. So, and how do we mark? Where do we put the positioning? This is a high risk trade in forex. But overall, since we're trading with a higher time frame, we should target this level. Price has already made a low, lower low, lower high. It should form a lower low. Now I know this. This is what the market does to confuse people. Okay, price made over here a higher low. This high is higher than this. This low is higher than this low. But price has also not broken this previous high, lower high. So that means it's still bearish and it should come back down. So your trade, should you choose, is GBP USD sell. USD card did its thing to me. I think USD card and USD CHF are like sisters, doing the same thing. It's buying, but for USD CHF, shit, my PC is so hot. For USD CHF, it has broken this high, so ideally it is bullish. It is bullish, but where is it bullish up to? I'm not sure, but I think it is bullish. Let me start from the daily. It is bullish. You see, high, I think price will break this level. It will break rate. I don't know whether it will retest, because I can see this market wasn't retesting or anything. It was buying, it bought, sold, it sold, bought, it bought, sold, bought. So it looks like it can buy all the way till here. Wait, but price is still bearish because in the daily time frame this was a higher low. No, let's start from here. Then higher low, lower high, lower low, higher low. Oh, I know something. Let's mark it up. Higher low, lower low, broke higher high, came back down, broke also higher low, lower high, lower low, sorry. Shit, my PC is so hot. Sorry guys. I think I need to cancel some applications. Okay. So yep. Higher high. I'm very sorry. I'm just trying to lock in. If I confuse you, make sure you learn it well on your end. So higher, this was a lower high, lower low, higher high, broke again to make a lower, lower high, lower low. So I expected the next time price comes below here, it will sell, and it actually did, it sold, but it did not reach here. It made a higher low. So I'm expecting price to break this level. Probably maybe till here. Know why? Why here? Because of this level. Retrace, then shoot back up. Probably all the way even up to here, but that will be a very long swing trade. So I think I should stop looking for sales and just swing it, enjoy the ride. Price is bullish. That JPY, same thing that happened to, not that, wait, CHFJPY, CAD JPY, same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing. But I can see now the market is now reversing. I did say price is on a downtrend. And just to recall, price here was on an uptrend. The reason why I'm saying it's still on a downtrend is because it broke here, it broke this level, indication, a correction. The reason why this is not a break and retest is because a correction can decide to go all the way up to back to where the level of sellers were, which are up here. This higher high, because this high was higher than this high. Then sold back down. So price is looking to make a lower high. It's made a lower high. So when should I take a sell? If price comes below this level, because below here there are sellers, and also below this level there are sellers. Let me draw here. Below this level, oh my god, I hope you can hear me. Below this level there are sellers. Below this level there are sellers. So next time price hits this level, they are sellers. That's why I put this purple line here. And if I scroll into the 1 hour time frame, looks like price is making a lower high. Price making a lower high. This is a lower high. Let me hide this. This is a lower high. A lower low. No, this is a lower high, sorry. See, price is just buying high, low, high, low, high, low. Is this high created a higher low because it's equal to this low, made a lower high. So two things can happen. As of now, I think you should just wait. That's what I'm saying. The next time if price manages to come below this level, then I would ideally should take a sell, and your stop loss should be here, and your target would be this level. Oh, sorry. Your first TP would be this level, and if price breaks here, target over here. And if we scale outside, level of buyers are down here, but I think he'll take it easy. If we go to the daily time frame, yeah, here. So yeah, I think I should put an alarm here. But for this, it's overdone. It's already done. Let me just put this here to remind me when price comes below here, we sell it. SDJPY. I never knew this PC can be this hot. This laptop. It's really a bother to me. But it's still bullish. I'm out of there. I'm not trading this thing at all. All I can say is be on the lookout for change of market structure shift. Price has broken this low over here. So the next time price comes below here, it should sell back down. But so far, looks like it's up. This could just mean that the market is trying to hit stop losses, grab liquidity. Everybody who thought they could sell it, they were actually making money, then the market decided to get out to trick them. What US 30 has just proven that sometimes even if you do your market analysis the right way, you just end up losing. Because tell me why everything was well, but the market is now selling. Honestly, I cannot explain this to the best of my knowledge. The market just decided to do what it wanted to do. And these are things you really can't control. And this is a prime example. Indication, correction, continuation, but it refused. It's just not doing what it's supposed to do. Euro USD is playing out. Euro USD is playing out. This has been a long hold, an extremely long one, which I don't like, but for people who took a trade here, as you can see, this is a perfect example as to why when your market analysis is right, just let it play out, it will reach your target. And it did reach my target. It even hit it. because I knew prices was still bullish, was bearish. You know why price was bearish? Because of this. I told you for price to make a bearish, to, to decide that it's bearish, it has to, in an uptrend, it has to break a previous higher low, broke, retest. So anything below this level, there'll be sellers. So ideally, this is a very tight stop loss. It is a very tight stop loss, but your stop loss should be something to do like up here to give it room. So that means if price breaks this level, that means we were completely wrong in our analysis. But hey, it has worked out for us. Same to GBP USD. Actually took this trade. I entered this trade when I analyzed it. The market was here. Here's where the market was. You know, I entered this trade around here. And I exited around here. No, I exited either here or here. Otherwise, I would still be in profit. Probably at 1,500 pounds. So same thing to your NZDUSD. I told you price comes below here, it will sell. Below here it sold. But then this did not play well. Well, it was stubborn. It sold, had a retest, sold again. So if you had a small account, I'm sure it wiped you out. You'd have been in profit here, negative here, probably even blown your account if you added more positions around here, because it would have broken, then sell. So overall, it did. It is still in progress to hit our TP. What's happening in gold? So gold, we're just patiently waiting for price to decide whether it's going to sell or buy, because as you can see, this is a high, a low, a high, a low, a high, a low, a low, a low. It's making a higher low. This looks like a higher low, and if I scale into the 30-minute time frame, if price break comes below this level, I'm not going to sell. You know why? Because there's no indication that price is selling. Price has to come back down, come here, then sell. And ideally, because the trend will always be our friend, it's best to follow the higher time frame. If price comes below this level, it will be easy. You should be more confident to take the sell. And your first TP should be here, the black line. Your second TP, or even here, the second TP, because of this week, your third TP. But that one will be too aggressive, given the news that's what's happening currently today, and gold is really valuable, it might buy. So anything above, for gold, anything above 50, 40, it will be a buy, because price would have broken this lower high to make a higher high, come back down, then go back up. So it might even decide to come all the way till here. See, I hope you can see, like that. So the next time price comes above this level, then we put our long position here, scale, zoom out or scale out, and target this high over here. So that's my analysis for gold. BTC USD, well, it's still selling, although not in a good way, but it's still selling. So I think just have to let it play it out, let the trade play out. So until then, see you in the next video.